up, guys? Welcome back to Savory Swole Mates, coming at you with some Pink Box Crumbl review once again. Let's take a quick peek at the cookie, shall we?
Let's do it.
Here we go. Careful now, careful now.
Oh.
Okay, just a quick peek. We'll dive into each one. How excited are you?
I actually wasn't very excited.
No, not
Freaking
very excited.
Churro keeps coming on the menu. I'm like, what is it with Churro? I feel like, I don't know, whatever. But you know what? You know what? I have come to find out the weeks that you're like, I'm not that actually excited about Crumbl. That's the truth. So I never let that get to me.
Yeah. No, I agree. I looked at this lineup and I was like, I'm kind of intrigued with a couple of them. But, you know, last week was so good. I just don't even think you can follow it up with anything. Like, that was one of the best lineups we've ever had. So,
true.
You know what? Sometimes you have to have some not perfect lineups. And maybe this is one of them. The churro we've had, like, there's one time where we got a box delivered to us of party churros. And I think there was like 8 of them in there, and I got all churroed out. I just never was too interested after that.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead and dive into each one of them, shall we?
Let's see. Are we going to do it different today?
Sure, let's do it different today.
So where we talk about the cookie before we just eat it.
Let's do it. Let's dive into the first one. Let's just get right into this big guy. This is a big one for the week. This is your cookies and cream tres leches cookie. Yes, I'm sure somebody will correct me. This one has a 4.5 average rating. It is new, so only 500 reviews. A fluffy dark chocolate cake soaked in classic tres leches sauce, topped with whipped cream and finished with a sprinkle of cookies and cream streusel. This looks really good. It did have an upcharge on it. I think it was like $1.29 or something. Maybe. Don't quote me on that.
We are gonna try it first.
Let's see. Okay. This is the tres leches. Yes, you tell me that I'm saying it wrong, and I'll keep saying it the way I'm saying it. Okay, we're getting some thumbs up. It's like milky in there. Looks like, I've never had a cookies and cream tres leches.
I feel like now they're just like, let's just tres leches everything. They're like tres leches churro.
I'm not mad about that. Oh my gosh. That is so good. I want you guys I know you can't really see in there, but
cream down there.
Woo!
The leches is
that is very, very creamy. That works perfect. Why didn't anybody ever think of that before? Maybe they did, but you know, make a tres leches cookies and cream.
Yeah.
All right, that was good. That definitely gets the thumbs up approval from me. Next up is the now just real quick. I got to show you guys this. This is what the picture shows. You see all those beautiful M&Ms in there? That's what we got. I had to turn it over to see if there was any on the back side.
1, 2, 3. I count 3 in the bottom.
All right, so this one is the Monster featuring M&M's candies, a warm peanut butter dream, brimming with M&M's milk chocolate candies, oats, peanut butter chips, and semi-sweet chocolate drops.
We have got some though that were brimming with M&M's, and it was really good. I don't think this one will be as good.
It's 4.2 stars on this guy. I mean, it's hard. You can't load all of them up with that, I guess.
When you say that's the cookie, then...
No, it's true. That's true. Here we go. It's like well cooked.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man. Really, really good. I've always liked the Monster cookie. I like the M&Ms in there.
I just feel like the last time we had it was like oaty, and it was like it had way more oats in it, it had way more M&Ms. It was just like all together, just like a little more substance to it.
Sometimes I think you like create the batter for it and just throw in a bunch of M&Ms, and inevitably like a lot of those M&Ms make their way maybe in one cookie and not another. So
what's next? What do we got next?
Next up, let's dive into the churro.
Oh, our favorite.
Not traditionally our favorite, but
smashes your shirt.
It does. It does. I did that on purpose. A warm cinnamon cookie topped with a swirl of smooth cinnamon buttercream and a dusting of cinnamon sugar. This was a 4.5 stars though. Oh, it's like one of the better rated cookies.
They always do it right, but it's just like, there's some that I've been waiting all year for, and they never came on the menu. And got churro like 15 times, I feel like.
You're like, we can't think of another cookie. What do we throw on there? Put on the churro again. I don't know.
It must be easy to make or something. I don't know.
Let's see how they did on the churro this week. Well, we'll say aesthetically, pretty pleasing cookie right there. I don't hate it.
Remember when
it's gotten better.
It has. And remember when we have the snickerdoodle, we're always like, I wish there was frosting on there?
That's not a bad frosting to put on there. And they've got a nice little bit of frosting on there. It's No shortage of frosting. The cookies cooked well.
There's nothing bad to say about it. I just am tired of seeing it.
I do feel like I've had that cookie a lot. But cinnamon and sugar is one you can't really go wrong with. Next up, we've got cookie dough. This is a brown sugar cookie topped with creamy cookie dough buttercream and chunks of cookie dough pieces. Okay, but 4.3 stars on this guy. Okay,
but look at the difference of like topping ratio.
Well, it's just a smaller cookie. Like one's smaller, thicker than the one that they show on the screen here.
How many are on there? 10 cookie dough bites? That's
true. If I'm counting, we've got 10 cookie dough bites on the picture. So we have 3
Three people get a bite of a cookie dough. So
I hope I'm one of those 3.
Well, I'm gonna divide this one so we both.
We're gonna break up our cookie dough pieces a little bit. Okay. I always like the frosting they put on this. I think they do a really good job with it.
I've always had a hard time with that one because I don't think it tastes like cookie dough. And it just tastes like a bunch of sugar. And it still kind of tastes like that to me. Like, there's just something they've got to figure out with that one. I think it tastes like brown, if you took like a
It does say it's a brown sugar cookie, you know. So.
That's true, but it's
They are giving us what they said, which is a brown sugar cookie, so.
This one has always plagued me to try. I've like always been like, because I love cookie dough.
I
always want to like it. I just never do.
I feel like the description on this guy is like, oh my gosh, that's going to be so good and so cookie doughy. I don't get a whole lot of cookie dough. Like I know they have the cookie dough pieces on top. Ours was a little light this time. But the cookie itself like doesn't really get a whole lot of cookie dough.
You even put like chocolate chips in the cookie, in the cookie part.
Technically, every cookie is kind of a cookie dough cookie.
It's true.
Right?
All right. This one will probably end up smashing this top down.
French Disney toast. Now, this one kind of looks like it's missing the bottom on it. I feel like we've had this one before and it's been...
it's been like
thicker. A little thicker. But let's go ahead and dive into the French toast here. Okay. So, this is a fluffy, buttery cookie topped with cinnamon egg wash, a dollop of buttercream, a sweet syrup drizzle, and a sprinkle of powdered sugar.
Okay, I don't see any powdered sugar, first off. Second off, this frosting is like as hard as a rock.
4.3 stars on this one.
I'm trying to...
People like it, but they don't love it, is what it sounds like for this guy.
Okay, I'm trying to really get this on all of it. Okay.
Let's see what it's like. Not as pleasing to look at when it's smooshed,
it's like crumbly,
it's much better.
Crumbly.
Yeah. Kind of feel like we got like an end piece of this or something. Definitely like a bready. It's not, this is not a cookie, you know. It doesn't claim to be one, so that's fair. Here we go.
You got so much of that butter in there.
I did that on purpose. I did that on purpose.
Such a big, thick.
Because I love that butter.
I feel like it's gonna crash.
It won't.
Okay.
I've got a few good fingers on there. Look, I love that butter topping they put on top. I've always loved it. When they do it on the pancake, the waffle.
Bread.
Oh my gosh, that's good. You know, I would prefer it was a cookie. Yeah, you know, it's... Ooh,
I told you it was gonna break.
Just got, like, it's just soft. When I go to Crumbl, I like the cookies traditionally. You're getting a piece of bread there.
Yeah, bread with butter frosting.
Yeah, which again, not the worst thing. This is the vanilla crumb cake featuring golden Oreo. A warm cookie mix with golden Oreo cookie pieces, then topped with a swirl of vanilla cream cheese frosting and even more golden Oreo cookie pieces. This one has a 4.4 star rating. So far, I think that Monster one was actually rated like the highest, wasn't it?
Really?
Maybe, I think it was 4.5. Well, I'd have to go back and look.
Okay, so this one, I feel like I remember like the golden Oreo, the mini golden Oreo on top of it normally.
I feel like they have done that in the past, but the picture doesn't show it, so we're getting what we thought we would. Okay, here we go. I've always liked this one. I always do. Oh yeah. That buttercream on top. So
is that
good.
Cream cheese?
Yes.
You just said buttercream. It's cream cheese.
Tomato.
No, because I don't like cream cheese and I don't, I
like it. And you're getting those little bit of texture on there from the crumbled golden Oreos, I would assume. I like that.
I like it.
Is it too cream cheesy for you?
Sometimes they do the...
Terica's got a cream cheese thing, you know, and if it tastes like cream cheese, she doesn't like it.
It's a little too tart for me on that one. I would just rather have it buttercream, but that's just a small like thing in overall.
Okay, it's rating time. We're gonna go with number 6. We did not do the pink sugar cookie or the chocolate chip one this week because we feel like we've reviewed those a lot.
I feel like we've reviewed churro a lot. I actually thought about trading the churro for the sugar one, but
she did. It was too late.
It ended up being.
Number 6 for you goes to which one of these desserts here?
I'm gonna say, I gotta do it.
Really?
Just because I can't put my finger on it, but it's just not. It's not giving me what I want.
Number 6 for me, and I'm not gonna pick it up, was the French toast one. The French toast one I didn't want bread. I didn't want a piece of French toast. That's just me. It's fine for what it is. The butter is the star of the show on that one. Not a crazy fan of the French toast.
That's my number 5, and I'm not gonna pick it up because I think it will break in half.
It will break in half. My number 5 actually goes to the churro, okay? I like it was actually okay, but again, it's just not what I'm looking for today in a cookie. I'm not mad at it. It just is what it is.
My number 4, I think this could have possibly made my top 2 had it had more oats and it had more M&Ms. I do like the taste of it. It's like a cookie with hardly anything in it.
That's my number 4 as well. Okay. Just kind of basic for a cookie. It's not bad, but it's my number 4. What's gonna be your number 3? Now we're down to the top 3.
My number 3 is going to be the Oreo guy, just because the frosting threw me off, but obviously it's still number 3, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, that one was good. My number 3 goes to the cookie dough, the brown sugar cookie dough. I liked it. Definitely not as critical of it as you are, but you know, that's the thing. We all have different tastes.
That's true.
Number 2 runner-up for you, the churro made its way into number 2.
Okay, this just kind of shows you the week, I feel like. So yeah, churro's number 2.
That's fair.
Because you know what? In the end, this is a freaking good cookie. And maybe that's why they keep putting it on there. It's kind of like the milk chocolate, the sugar cookie. They figured out how to do it like perfectly. So they're like, you know what? Let's just keep throwing that out.
My number 2 goes to the golden Oreo one. I liked it a lot. I don't mind cream cheese. It does have a little bit of a cream cheesy taste on it. If you don't mind a cream cheese taste, I think you'd really like that one. Which means our number 1 together for the Savory Swole Mates is this Tres Leches Cookies and Cream Masterpiece. Actually nailed it. Pretty rare that we put a first place as a non-cookie dessert. Yeah. This one's worth the upcharge.
That bottom is like literally this like oozing with, I don't even, probably just
so good. So good.
And milk. But it's good.
Whew. Well, you guys let us know which one you like. Go pick up your Crumbl. Tell us which one you like. Tell us if you like it, how we reviewed it this time too. Yeah. You know, how we kind of, instead of showing all the cookies and doing the description first, doing them one by one.
Right into it.
I was hungry today. I didn't want to wait. Yeah. I didn't want to wait for all of them. So. Go get some. Tell us which one you like. And we'd be interested to know what your top 6 are if you have a chance to review them.
Yeah, and I hope you guys have a great new year. And
Happy New Year.
We're going to look forward to seeing you guys next year. We won't even see them all the way till next year.
Yeah, see you guys next year.
So, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.